ആടാ കറണ്ട് വന്നു പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇത് ഓണാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കണക്കൊന്ന് പോകുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഇതൊന്നും ആക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. പിന്നെ അതൊക്കെ ഷെയറൊന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ തന്നില്ല. ജസ്റ്റ് ഓഫായി ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ വന്നു. ഹലോ ജിഷ്ണു. മണിയായില്ലേ പോലാലും മറ്റൊരു കാര്യമില്ലടാ. ഇവരെപ്പം പോയിപ്പിക്കും. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇവര് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ എല്ലാം നടന്ന എന്തെല്ലായി. 5 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം പോലാലേ പറഞ്ഞിനേ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പിന്നെ 5:30 ഇട്ടെ. 5:30 ഇടുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കില് അതും തീരുമാനമായി. ഭംഗി ആസ്വദിച്ച് നടക്കാം. ഇനിയും പോയെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇനിയില്ലായിരുന്നു. ഇതൊക്കെ ഗെയിമേ കളയും ഞാൻ ആദ്യം. 2 ദിവസം 7-8 സ്ട്രീമായിരുന്നു. ഗോഡ് ഓഫ് വാർ ഇടാം. ഗോഡ് ഓഫ് വാർ ആടെന്ന് PS5 ഇടടാ. അതാണല്ലേ. ഇതിലില്ലല്ലോ ഗോഡ് ഓഫ് വാർ. കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിൽ കിട്ടൂല ഇപ്പോഴേ. റാഗ്നറോക്ക് PS5 ഒന്നും ഇടാം.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say? I'm in. Let's do it. Brilliant. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
ഇവന്റെ പ്രശ്നമോ ഇതെങ്ങനെ ഇത് മറന്നുവല്ല.
All in the wrist.
ഓക്കെ. Akio അല്ലേ?
Akio.
ഡാർക്ക് കളി തോക്കും. ഇതിലൊരു ബെല്ലടിക്കുന്ന വച്ചിട്ടാ. ഞാൻ എനിക്ക് താഴെ ആരോ ബെല്ലടിക്കുമായിരുന്നു ഈ കളിക്ക്. വാരണ ഷോ അല്ല ഇവൻ. തോപ്പിച്ചിട്ടെന്നെ എനക്ക് പറ്റിയതല്ല ഇത്.
Come on, Leander. Oh. Akio.
ശരിയാണോ?
Wait, did I win? I won.
വെറുതെ വന്നൂടാ.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
ഈ കണ്ണടയെല്ലാം കുറച്ച് ഡാർക്ക് തന്നെ മാറ്റട്ടെ. തൊപ്പിയും വേണ്ട. മതി. ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലേ? ഇതെടുക്കാം.
What are you up to now?
Protego! Revelio.
ഇതും പറ്റൂല. ഇത് പണി തന്നെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ലേ? ഹലോ മിസ്റ്റർ ക്രൂഡ് ഗെയിമിംഗ്. ഹലോ, വെൽക്കം ടു ദ സ്ട്രീം.
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian.
Incendio!
Rookwood don't go down easy. Confringo! Protego! Incendio!
Yes.
Sport your hat on Confringo!
That's Protego.
Are you even trying?
Incendio. Leviosa.
Incendio!
ഷെർലോക്ക് പുതിയ പി സി എടുത്തില്ല. ഓൻ ഒരു പുതിയ ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് UK-ൽ. മിസ്റ്റർ ക്രൂഡ് ഗെയിം ഷെർലോക്ക് അല്ല, ഹറിക്കെയിനാണ് സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് പിന്നെ ഓർമ്മ ഇല്ല. എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ ഉണ്ടാവേണ്ടതാണെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ ഇല്ല സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു. ഹലോ റിവോൾവ് ഗെയിമിങ്. ഷെർലോക്ക് ആടുന്ന് വരും. ഒരു ഏപ്രിൽ ആകുമ്പോൾ ഫ്രീ ആവും. അപ്പോൾ ഓൻ ചെയ്യും. ഓനെ ഞാനും കൂടി ഓരോന്നായിട്ട് ചെയ്യും. അതാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ അടുത്ത ഒരിത്.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
ആ അങ്ങനെയാണ്. വെയിറ്റിംഗ് ഫോർ ഷെർലോക്ക്. പറയാം, അവനോട് പറയാം. അവൻ വരും എന്തായാലും. അവൻ ഫ്രീ ആയാലും അവൻ വരും തിരിച്ചിട്ട്.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
ആ ഞാനും കണ്ണൂരിനടാ. ഞാൻ ഷെർലോക്കിന്റെ ഒപ്പം സ്കൂൾ മുതലേ ഇല്ലയാണ്. കണ്ണൂര് എയിലോട് ഷെർലോക്കിന്റെ വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റ് ഇത്രയും ഉണ്ട്. സ്ട്രീം സൗണ്ട് ഇതെല്ലാം ഓക്കെ അല്ലടാ? പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ, ലാഗ് അങ്ങനത്തെ?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
ഓ തളിപ്പുറം വാ. എന്നാ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? പഠിക്കുന്നതാ?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Okay.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
ഈ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആടെ ഇത് തന്നെയാണ്.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
Might some kind soul help me?
ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാറ്.
If only a new student were to help me.
You're the little sot that saved
Expelliarmus! Protego!
admirable trick.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Your poaching days are over.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering.
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Accio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Solution.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Potato! Incendio. Incendio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Potato! Accio! Incendio!
Still helping us? That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
ആ വെല്ലിച്ച
Let's see where Jackdaw is led.
ഞാൻ വീട്ടിലെന്തേ
നിന്നെ വിളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നില്ല.
ആ എന്തേ
എനിക്ക് നമുക്ക് രണ്ടാക്കും പോയിട്ട് ലേശം എണ്ണയായിരിക്കും. നാളെ രാവിലെ പോകാൻ എണ്ണ കുറവാ.
അതെയാ
എന്റെ വീട്ടിലേക്ക് ഇപ്പം പനിയല്ലേ?
ഇല്ല ഞാൻ കുറച്ചേ വരാം കുറച്ചേ പോയാ പോരെ
ആ എന്നാലും മതി.
ആ പോവാ ആ ഒരു കുറച്ച് ആ പോയിട്ട് വരാം കുറച്ച് ഞാൻ വരാം ഓക്കെ
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Expelliarmus! I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Expelliarmus! Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Restart your golf with amateur.
Accio! Potato! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Another puzzle. Jackdaw could so good. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio! Protego! Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Remarkable. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Protego! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Protego! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa. Potato! Expelliarmus! Eight legs is simply too many. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Expelliarmus! I'll need to look around for the symbol. Revelio! Expelliarmus! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Protego! Expelliarmus! must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here.
Claudia, hello.
On the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Face cam game.
Speak again
Full
once
kanda
the
game
book is in place.
World അടിപൊളിയല്ലേ ഒരു കണക്ഷൻ ടു ഏൻഷ്യന്റ് അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇടാത്തെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ വെക്കാം നാളെ വെക്കാമല്ലേ വേണമെങ്കിൽ വെക്കൊല്ലും ചെയ്യാം holding down towards you. Not that. നീ എന്നാ കളിക്കുന്ന ഫിഫയാ ക്ലബ് ഉണ്ടായിടാ
found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Expelliarmus! I'm back at Hogwarts. Professor Fig was back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom. An accident! I will talk about it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Flying glass ആണല്ലേ അടിപൊളി.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
ഹാരി പോട്ടർ ഫാൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ അടിപൊളിയാണ്. സാധാരണ ഹാരി പോട്ടർ ഫാൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ മോശമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Flying പഠിക്കട്ടെ എന്തായാലും.
Good. Now, for your
Control.
first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
ഇല്ലടാ
The brooms are
Wish I had my
school
own
property. I want them returned in one piece.
വേസ്റ്റ് റൂമാണ്.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
എന്താ ഡീപ് റൂമില്
This next set of rings will take you around the
light
grounds
speed.
for more of a challenge.
ഇത് രസമുണ്ട്.
What a view!
അടിപൊളിയേ.
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Haha! Brilliant!
സ്റ്റൈല സ്പീഡ് കൂടിയാടാ. സ്പീഡ് ടോഗിൾ ചെയ്യാം.
Ah, the old
വേറെ റൂം
boathouse.
കാണിക്ക് വന്നായിരുന്നു.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
സ്പേസ് മേലോട്ടില്ല ശീലാവാൻ കുറച്ച് ടൈം ഉണ്ട്.
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
പറന്നു പോണ നല്ല സ്പീഡ്. പക്ഷെ മറ്റേ ഹിപ്പോഗ്രിഫ് എല്ലാം ഒന്ന് അടിപൊളിയായിരിക്കും.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Yes.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Court. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some...
Sometimes it seems all...
Corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea. Somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
No.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Wind-wisps too. No matter what broom you choose.
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you ride. I have some ideas for enchantments. What I need is someone to conduct... As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trial. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete work on my first upgrade.
That sounds
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance... The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Ha! Ho! Success. Made it. Brilliant. Ha! Good. I've got this.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever bet in Albie. I never thought...
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Might some kind soul help me?
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. Never confide in anyone.
Hello, Daddy. Hello.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Lumos. Revelio. I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it.
Okay.
And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught. Not to be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
ഞാൻ പറയാം.
To keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Revelio. Lumos. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it?
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul
Oi, can you help me?
My family's owl is getting too long.
Oh.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Dear me.
Can't believe it's still
Some of us
here.
are trying to rest.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Accio. Confringo! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Confringo! Accio! I hope that house elf can find us in here.
ചാനൽ ഒരാളല്ലേ വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
impossible.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall.
Forever.
Yikes! Careful. Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Deke hasn't seen this map.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes. The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogwarts or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ഷെർലോക്ക് അല്ല ഹറിക്കേനാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്. സാംബ്രോ ഷെർലോക്ക് ഏപ്രിൽ ആവും വരാൻ. ഓൻ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീൻ്റെ തിരക്കായിട്ട് UK-ലാണുള്ളത്.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment. It warms my heart to see you're in.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by
Hello.
valuing items
സാംബ്രോ, ഇത്
here in the
ഷെർലോക്ക് അല്ല,
required,
ഹറിക്കേനാണേ.
or you can gather it
അപ്പം ഞാൻ മൈക്ക്
carefully
മ്യൂട്ടായിരുന്നു, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് റിപ്ലൈ
outside of
ഇടുന്നുണ്ട്.
the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
ഷെർലോക്ക് UK-ൽ അവൻ്റെ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ആയിട്ട് ലേശം തിരക്കായിട്ടായില്ലേ. വരുവാൻ തിരിച്ചു വരും ഒരു ഏപ്രിൽ ആ സമയം. ഇതെല്ലാം മൈക്ക് മ്യൂട്ടായിട്ടാണ് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any comes you like. Form the altering spell to customize it.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ഇല്ലീഗൽ ഗെയിമർ ഷെർലോക്ക് അല്ല, ഹറിക്കേനാണ് ഇത്. ഷെർലോക്കിൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്. ഷെർലോക്ക് ബിസിയാണ് കുറച്ച്. ഞാൻ പറയാം, ചോദിച്ചിരുന്നു പറയാം. താങ്ക് യു സ്ട്രീമിൽ വന്നേ.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. on another adventure, are we?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, See now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way.
Hello, Viper, hello. Welcome to the stream.
over here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast is Totalis. Totalis. Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Incendio. That is nothing but an utterly pitiful display.
Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
A will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this. You are Incendio. That was meant for me. I won't rest.
Confringo. Potato. Accio.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an...
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Revelio. Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Okay guys, thank you for watching the stream. ബാക്കി നാളെ ചെയ്യാം. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. സേവ് കൂടി ചെയ്താളെ.